Happy weekend, everyone. It's the NBA on Saturday night, presented to you live on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Dan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. And for Chicago, Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. Buzelis out there with Dosunmu. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Something that the organization loves about MP, Grant. He's always letting his game do the talking.
Yeah, he'll respond with a quip here or there. But for the most part, MP lets his actions do the work, not his mouth. He's very mature and as focused of a rookie that you'll find.
And so off the... He's checked in for Chicago. MP comes in for Giddey. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Caruso, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams looking to win the run. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
From deep, MP. The shot comes out. Thunder trail by 13. To the paint. Here's Dort. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
You're making the slam look second nature. Once Dort sees the launching pad, he's ready to take off.
Dort with a steal. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. And Williams punches it home.
That's a good way to shrink the deficit. Strong defense turns into easy offense.
Fires it from 18. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Well, when you can build your lead with the second unit on the floor, that makes the game a heck of a lot easier.
And the basket by MP.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
And it's Williams off the drive. Again, Oklahoma City.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
MP outside. No good on the 3. And so it's Josh Giddey making highlights for Chicago. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. It's halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Chicago.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint. Just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
They've got Jalen Smith, Josh Giddey out there with MP. Then there's Kevin Huerter, and it's Collins in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
Here's Joe. Lays it up and banks it in.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Will stand for the Bulls. The DeRozan, Levine, Vucevic era didn't lead to the playoff success they hoped for.
No, Brian, 2 losses in the play-in tournament and just 1 playoff appearance, which resulted in a quick first-round exit. Changes were definitely necessary.
Giddey against Gilgeous-Alexander. Bulls leading by 11. Pass to Smith. MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. MP no good.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. MP's got 10 points in the game.
Nice form on that jumper. MP with some solid fundamentals for a player just starting his career.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants to review the game plan. For Chicago, Nikola Vucevic. He's coming in for Collins. And it's Dosunmu in for Smith. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Joe. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. SGA explodes to the rim.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
MP, the pass to Herter. From deep, MP. He nails it. That's his fifth, making 11 tries.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Taking it inside. SGA.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They've led by as many as 14. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. To the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
MP inside. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. MP's shot is good. MP's got 13 points in this quarter. Thunder trail by 9. Well, Stan, when you look at the history of undrafted players, few have been as impactful as Alex Caruso.
And you have to love the way he's done it, Brian. Grinded his way through the G League, won a championship, and now he's a first-team all-defense guy. Quite a story.
Outside Giddey. MP outside. That three's off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Hartenstein. Dort with it. Gilgeous-Alexander, a good look. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. MP outside. Now Dosunmu. Outside Giddey. Lets it go from the wing. Ooh, he's locked in. Dreams his fifth shot in as many attempts.
Yeah, Giddey keeping it simple there, taking what the defense gives him.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul for Chicago. Ellis is checked in for Giddey, and it's Kobe White in for Herter. Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. On the wing, Caruso launches it. Ellis grabs the board. Bulls leading by 11. Outside White. Pass to MP. Puts up a three. Oh, MP showing the big range.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Caruso against MP. Caruso pass to Holmgren. Outside, Williams. Shot clock at 6. Dort outside. Shot to stop the run. Sinks his third bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
So we conclude the first half. Bulls out in front. They're up by 11. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Chicago Bulls. Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played for every team in the league, so I'd like to ask him first, Ernest.
Well, everybody wanted me, Kenny. Don't be jealous. I say LA is way up there. You know, because you're always home. Especially during the 3P days. It was very, very hot there.
Yeah, you kind of set yourself up for that one, Jeff.
I know.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Bulls.
You have certain players that live and die by the three. Right now, they are L-I-V-I-N, living. Can it continue this way? I don't know.
Yeah, normally you preach a balanced attack. Maybe these guys don't need it. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. For Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren, and it's Caruso in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Oh, got that one up quick. MP's got 20.
Yeah, when we talk about... MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Two Jalen Williams out there for him. Jalen with an E at the 3 and Jalen with an I at the 5. Luguentz Dort out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Wiggins in at the power forward position. Collins finds MP. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. MP's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Nice looking 3 ball by MP. Proving he can hurt you from downtown.
And Oklahoma City shooting around 35% from the field so far. Here's Williams. Rebound by the Bulls.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Smith passes to MP. The rebound by Wiggins.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You just got to keep taking great shots. Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
White on the wing. Back to MP. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
I just love the ball movement.
Now Williams. .11 points in the game. Banked it in off the glass. Williams has got 13 now.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
And so it's Chicago, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back after this word. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Josh Giddey out there with Kevin Huerter. Then it's MP, then it's Trey Jones, and it's Collins in at the center spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Bulls. Huerter passes to Giddey. MP outside from behind the arc. They get the rebound. Collins. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Back to Caruso. The shot no good. Giddey with a defensive effort.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Jones' shot is good.
Fancy ball handling right there by Jones. At his size, he can be very elusive.
The Thunder shooting around 35% from the field so far. Three-pointer. Joe misses. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Here's MP. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 10 points here in the second half. half.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get...
Wet. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Caruso. Giddy defends. Caruso with the bucket. Caruso's got his first 2 points of the night. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. MP finds Jones. Here's MP. The Thunder pull it in. They host the Hawks after this one, and that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Jones grabs the board. And it's the Bulls with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. From deep, MP. The shot, no good. The Thunder have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Down low. Here's Wiggins. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for 1 more at the line. That one on Herter. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys. This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Outside, Williams from outside the arc. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Shot from the wing. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. MP's got 33 points.
You really have to question the defensive effort. On that possession.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins for 3. The shot, no good. The Bulls have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Pass to MP. Let's go with a 3. Dort grabs. The miss. Dort's got 4 rebounds now. Soft touch off the glass. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Jones, the pass to MP. The 3. The rebound by Wiggins. For Oklahoma City, they've got 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bulls.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like... watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this one concludes with their 2nd victory of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Williams, a screen on Jones. Stolen by Collins. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. MP outside. Three-pointer. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. MP's got 39.
Impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Wiggins. And another miss by Oklahoma City. MP outside. Launches a three. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll do it, folks. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.
You know, I have never been to. Have you?
Heard the sign of it.
Do you think it would be nice?
Yeah. Water.
What?
Another day, another win. Good work. Great music, great ribs. This is one city I don't mind visiting.
What a goof.
Good, MP.
All right, baby. Let's get down.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. Alongside Richard Jefferson, Craig Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we got another seat right here. In the NBA, no better insider than Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, great to have you with us.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. It's great to be here. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Look at Richard Jefferson. He's like a kid in a candy store. He cannot wait to talk to you.
Yes, we love RJ.
And one injury for them. They're still pretty close to full strength, though.
And with that rotation not at full strength, someone else is going to have to step up and fill that role.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. The guard set is Giddey and White. Buzelis out there with Vucevic, and it's Dosunmu in at the small forward. And for Memphis, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Wells is out there with Jackson, and it's Edey in at the center position. Hey, Shams, for the Bulls, the overall approach has seemed to be steady as she goes, let's stay in our lane, business as usual. But do you think that'll continue?
And business has been good, Kevin. One of the best attendance rates in the league. But listen, this is a Bulls organization that has to figure out its right direction and see how they can continue to build it.
What? With some changes. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Santi Aldama comes in for Wells. And Pippen subbed in for John Morant. Chicago also making some changes. Jalen Smith comes in for Buzelis. And MP subbed in for Josh Giddey. And one thing to note, MP has vocalized his desire to be the top rookie in this class. He wants to outdo his peers every time he's on the floor.
And I love that MP is walking into this league with his sights set high. But guess what? He's got his work cut out for him. When you look at the names in this rookie class, now we get to enjoy watching him chase his dreams here in the NBA. Good luck to MP on the journey.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, I had a very...
Yeah.
Very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Vucevic finds MP from 20 feet out. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. MP's got 8 points.
Oh,
Great ball movement there.
Memphis has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Pippen can't hit.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
MP, no good.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Like, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Vucevic up top. It's White on the wing. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. MP outside. It's Chicago with another bucket.
That may be not the highest percentage. Of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
MP getting it done for the Bulls. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
All the points.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
They've got Kennard. Jackson is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Pippen, and it's Clark in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. How expansion is coming, Shams. Is the league ready, in your estimation, for some more cities and new teams?
The NBA seems to be ready. I think I'm ready. Kevin, are you ready? Because the last expansion was, 20 years ago? That's the longest wait for this league since it began. And so I think Adam Silver and this league are going to take their time and really figure out exactly where they want to expand to. But the question is, Kevin, are you ready?
I am always ready. I know the league is looking even overseas or even maybe south of the border for a possible new entrant. But the league has got so much talent on the bottom half of these rosters. I definitely think it's time.
And there's a great appetite, a great desire for a lot of these cities, not only in the States, but also abroad, like you said, to go bring in an NBA team to their city and bring some of the talent, the marquee names to their city.
Oh, it'll be terrific. Here's Pippen. Smith with the defensive effort.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And here's MP for 3. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. And with the new broadcasting deals, NBA salaries figuring Shams to skyrocket.
And we're not even just talking about the players, Kevin. It's the coaches. It's the front office executives. Everyone is seeing some massive, massive paydays. Every single year we're seeing the biggest contract in league history, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger in years to come.
Are you surprised at the size of some of these coaching deals? I mean, the numbers are amazing.
Coaching, these front office deals, it's getting higher and higher. And once Monty Williams signed the deal he did in 2023, that only elevated the market for coaches, and front office executives also are getting big paydays.
All right, let's hand it over to David Aldridge, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, Kevin. As you know, there's still a lot of season ahead, but we've got a couple of opposing rookies in this one. When I asked about tonight's matchup against a fellow rookie, MP told me he's made it a goal to prove that he's the best player in this class. He's got a lot of confidence, Kevin.
A ton of confidence, David, and that's something you got to have in this NBA. Baines checked in for Memphis. Luke Kennard comes in for Pippen. Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team.
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the finals.
And a lot of opportunity. I know you're looking at it, but thank you for your honesty in that. And he gets the bucket.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
MP outside. Collins passes it to Jensen. MP showing the range.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Kennard with the ball. Defended by Giddey. Wells wide open. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Wells has got 8 points.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
MP, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Kennard. Vucevic with the block.
Powerful swat by Vuce, showing how effective he can be on D.
Dosunmu, shot's good.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. MP really making a difference here.
They have to come up with a new wrinkle defensively because he is killing them from deep.
Some changes for Memphis. Off's jacked in, and it's Clark in for Santi Aldama. Chicago also making some changes. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Collins, and it's White in for Josh Giddey. 1:31 left to play in the first half. Morant, that's for 2. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you. So much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. And just great to have Shams join us, isn't it, guys? Such a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah, no one is more locked in on the league. If there's a move happening, Shams knows about it before the players do.
Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Second chance effort. And good that time. And the Bulls lead by 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Memphis has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Morant with another miss. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's MP. MP finishes inside.
That is a play that is beyond his years. MP takes the contact and still gets it to fall.
Now here's Morant with 3. Morant with another miss. Pass to MP. Vucevic dishes to MP. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Bulls leading by 8. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the Chicago Bulls.
Their bench has impressed. You get a jolt of energy, all that offense. This is a well-rounded roster.
Yeah, team chemistry, a big point of emphasis for this organization. Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
And taking a look at Memphis, a tall order for them in this one, looking to steal a win from a very good team. On paper, it's a tough hill climb.
Yeah, but that's why we play games. Anything can happen.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
And the league giving a bit more leeway. Thomas checked in for the Grizzlies. Chicago also making some changes. Collins checked in for Vucevic. Kevin Huerter comes in for Buzelis. And MP subbed in for Josh Giddey. The Bulls leading by 13. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Kevin Huerter. Kobe White is out there with MP. Then it's Collins, and it's Dosunmu in at the 3 slot. Morant with a wide open look. The Grizzlies with another miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Good. 24 points for MP.
And his ability... to efficiently score, that's really helped them out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Morant passes to Aldama. Floats it up there for Morant. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Here's Jensen. Another miss by MP. The Grizzlies trail by 15. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Chicago shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. And the shot goes in. Dosunmu's got 6.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Takes a 3. And it's Morant missing. MP, that's for 2. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Here's Morant.
Put it down! Whoa! My gracious, way to get up. Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And so it's the Chicago Bulls out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll return shortly. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Exert yourself by being disciplined and focused on the right stuff. All right, good job. Come on, let's go.
Words of praise from Billy Donovan asking them to stay locked in, make good choices.
Yeah, and when all 5 of these guys are on the same page, great things tend to happen. So let's see if that continues.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Desmond Bane out there with Pippen. Then there's Wells. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Clark in at the 5. Home in the paint. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Great to see MP look for his shot, especially when he's near the hoop.
Pippen, the pass to Clark. And slam dunk by Clark.
They'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Back to MP. From outside the arc, connects from three-point range.
And he knocked down 4 triples in the first half. You got to stay in his hip pocket.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the 3. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
Origin skid on.
Free throw, no good for MP. Richard for the Bulls, just 1 playoff appearance in their last 7 seasons.
Look, the last 4 years under Coach Billy Donovan, they've been respectable, but with all of the injuries and all of the issues, the path to true contention is probably on the other side of a long rebuild.
Giddey kicks to MP. Bulls moving the ball around. It's rebounded by Memphis. Aldama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And And it's Pippen missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
A three from MP. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Inside, here's Wells. Rebound by the Bulls. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Herter kicks to MP. This one for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. MP's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for the Bulls. The Grizzlies trail by 21. But Grizzlies call timeout. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Edey's checked in for Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Morant in for Pippen. Chicago also making some changes. Vucevic, he's checked in for Zach Collins. Buzelis comes in for Smith. And it's Kobe White in for Kevin Herter. On the wing, Bane. Pass to Edey. Shoots over Vucevic. Edey can't hit. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Buzelis with the ball. And here's MP for 3. And the Bulls another 3.
Gotta contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
The Grizzlies have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And a wide open look for Payne. Good. And a nice assist from Morant.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Morant against MP. And he comes up with the deuce. MP's got 39.
He found his groove right away and hasn't let up. It's not surprising that he's leading the way on offense.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Jackson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Richard, when it comes to Jaren Jackson, there's a lot to appreciate. My goodness.
Oh, I love that he can go. Guard 1 through 5, really a modern defensive NBA big man. He can go back to the basket or he can face up. He doesn't need the ball to make a huge impact.
And you look at the Grizzlies' defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Santi Aldama comes in for Wells. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Bain. And Pippen subbed in for Morant.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Chicago.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they'll take the first game of the season. Series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
MP passes to Herter. Back to MP. It's good from long range. MP's got 44.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
14 feet away. And again, Memphis no good. Outside Williams. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. And we'll see you next time.
I don't know what outscored him or not.
Welcome in to the Jalen Murphy Show. I'm your host, Jalen Murphy. I know more about sports than you do.
That's debatable.
Watch your mouth, Russ. We got a great show for you today, starting off with a brand new segment, Trash Talk Do's and Don'ts.
Oh, I'll start. Don't tell people how to trash talk when you were 7th man with a rickety jump shot and the handle of a precocious 4th grader.
Okay. Do keep your mouth shut if you spent most of your career waving towels at the end of the bench.
You know what? You've been selling me short since college, man. How about this? We could have won a championship, but you looked me off to take a double-team 30-footer at the buzzer, buddy.
For the last time, Russell, you weren't open.
I was open.
Guys.
I was open. I was wide open.
Just, if I may, can I just say, wowzers. I'm so looking forward to learning from both of you. And more data is always important, even when it's something as unquantifiable as trash talk.
Shut it, Toby!
Okay.
Let's start the segment. Don't trash talk if you can't back it up. There's nothing worse than writing checks with your mouth that your game can't cash.
That's what I'm saying. Not only does it make you look like a clown, but it demoralizes your teammates.
You'd know all about demoralizing your teammates, wouldn't you, Russ?
Oh, you would like to think so, except that my basketball skills were so superior to yours my entire career that you couldn't even hold a candle to me, Jalen.
Guys, if I may, just to put some perspective on this, there are only 525 athletes in the NBA at any given moment. And FIBA estimates there are 450 million basketball players worldwide.
Wow.
Which means you're in the top 99.9% of players by just being in the NBA alone, which that's a pretty impressive stat, Jalen.
Toby.
Yes?
Enough. You already won the lottery by marrying my sister. There's no need to suck up to Russell like this. It's unseemly.
I'm not sucking up. I want to make sure everyone feels like they have value, and I'm just following the data and seeing where the facts lead. You know what?
Shut it, Toby.
Okay.
Do keep your trash talk about the game. We're all competitors here. But there's no need to bring up family, friends, or physical attributes. In other words, show some class. I did it with class. And besides, this is television, not basketball. Anything goes.
Great win tonight, MP. Son, you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say.